What's up guys, Jim Yosef here and welcome to a brand new video, and welcome to a video today talking about the January Player of the Month. So it's that time of the month again where we get to vote for potentially the player we get on FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. We're going to go through the nominations for January as well as I get some potential investments. Now I will say, I say it every single time, invest at your own risk because the players are not guaranteed to get it, but these nominations are official. And those 5 players on your screen right there are the official nominations like I said before, and one of them will probably release maybe, most likely on Friday. But anyway, before we jump into the video, as always, if you can show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and the comments below. Out of those 5 players, who do you think deserves the Player of the Month the most? And if you missed my previous video, it was down below in the description box. Let's start off with the very first nomination, and that is going to be Tottenham's Dele Alli. So throughout January, Dele Alli and Spurs did play 5 games, winning 3 and drawing 0, so we're unbeaten, and he scored 5 goals and gave 1 assist from the midfield area. In fact, that's the highest amount of goals of any player. Actually, it is the same amount as one of his Spurs teammates. We'll get onto him in just a moment, but 2 of the goals though were against Chelsea, and that did end their winning run. And that was their record winning run. Now, I do think Dele Alli probably is one of the favourites to win it. We'll get into the rest of them just now. So the second nomination is going to be Seamus Coleman from Everton. He only played 3 games last month. They did win all 3, obviously losing 0, drawing 0. He got 1 goal, 1 assist and 3 clean sheets. Everton enjoyed a 100% record in January with no goals conceded. It's in part thanks though to their right back Seamus Coleman, who struck the late winner against Crystal Palace and provided an assist in the month. So he only played 3 games, but I think the clean sheets, a goal contribution, he definitely is for a big shout as well. And to be fair, that card would be unreal. Then we got on to Harry Kane. And just like Dele Alli, he did not miss a game in January, playing 5, winning 3 and drawing 2 and 0 losses. He scored 5 goals, getting 2 assists as well. Harry Kane did match Ali's 5 goals in January for Spurs, and the striker also assisted 2 goals for his teammates. So a fantastic month for him as well. I'd say personally, it's definitely going to be a Spurs player. It's who you decide now. Do you want Dele Alli or Harry Kane? Then we have got Alexis Sanchez. He played 5 games, winning 3, drawing 1 and losing 1 for Arsenal. He got 3 goals and 2 assists. Now, he did play 5 games, all of them as a left winger. Essentially, every single side did say a winger. So for now, I think a lot of us would want a striker, but it's not going to happen, I imagine, if he was to get Player of the Month. But I think he's definitely an outsider, despite actually getting a contribution in every single game. His 3 goals included 1 against Bournemouth, which did start the remarkable fight back against them where they were losing, ended up winning, and the stoppage time penalty to beat Burnley. Actually, Arsenal didn't beat Bournemouth, they drew them when it was 3 apiece, but Alexis Sanchez had a very good month on top of it. And the final one today is Gylfi Sigurdsson, again a left winger. He played 4 games for Swansea, getting 3 wins, 0 draws and 1 loss. He scored 2 goals and got 2 assists. The Swansea revival under Paul Clement has been spurred by the Icelandic international, who shot the winning goals at Anfield and against Southampton. I think out of the 5 nominations, I'd definitely say that Gylfi Sigurdsson, he's one most people don't want to get, because in regards to a FIFA Ultimate Team card, he's not great compared to the others. He would be an incredible central card, by the way, if he got it. He did play 2 games at Cam, 2 at left wing, so it just depends what position they'll give him. But now let's move over to the console and look at some potential investments for each player. Now the very first nomination was Dele Alli, and I think personally he's in the top 2 favourites to get the award on Friday. I'm not sure if it's going to be him or Harry Kane, but I think he'll definitely be a Spurs player. Now right now he does already have an SBC card right there, 83 rated, as well as a very similar stats wise inform card, which is 40,000 coins on Xbox and 46k on PlayStation. And throughout January he did play 1 game at left midfield, 3 games at cam and 1 at centre mid, so I'm pretty sure his position would be central. Now one investment I do every single time, of course, is a national team where they're from. So English, they've got a lot of options to have. They've got a lot of informed cards as well that are fairly cheap, like Ryan Shawcross, he's like 16k or something, and Trippier. They're very, very cheap compared to some other nations, and it could be a very safe option to go down, because even if it's Dele Alli or Harry Kane, they're both obviously from Spurs and both English. The likes of John Terry, etc. right now are quite expensive because of the SBC for ones to watches. So the 84s, 83s, they've got some value about them. What cheap ones have they got? I mean, James Miller is 81 rated, but because his inform's only 40k, I wouldn't expect it to be a very expensive player a month anyway, probably like 100k max. Another potential route is going to be MK Dons. Now, I'm not saying it's a definite guarantee one, but I think it could well involve some MK Dons players. I'm not sure how much they're going for. I remember this guy back on like FIFA 12. He was ridiculous as a bronze card. Now, it does seem that some people have already caught on to the fact that Dele Alli, he is in contention to get the award, and MK Dons players have seemed to have risen slightly, because like Powell has got 800 coin bid on, usually 65 rated player. I know he's got 91 pace, but probably not worth that. And the teams that Spurs play throughout January, we've got Watford, Chelsea, West Brom, Man City and Sunderland. And finally, my price prediction for this one is anywhere between 50 to 100,000 coins. The second nomination is going to the right wing back or right back Seamus Coleman, who's 86 rated, second in form, high work rate, a ridiculous card, all 80 club, at his current price at 77k on Xbox, 89k or borderline 90k on PlayStation. Again, just like Dele Alli and every single player, I'm going to invest or potentially have players in my club already from the nationality. So Republic of Ireland, some of these players may be quite expensive already. For the simple fact that St. Paddy's Day, it's not that far away now. But I wouldn't worry too much about the prices because these types of players are packed all the time, especially throughout lightning rounds, which are currently happening for ones to watches. His former clubs consist of this team right here, Sligo Rovers, not sure how you say the club name, but they are from the Irish League, and all these players, I believe, they're all first owner because they're from the bronze pack method, so they may go up in price a little bit, but I'm not sure if Coleman will get the award. And looking on the market, they are all 150 coins to 200 bin, and they are not selling, so people haven't caught on to that one, as again, he's not really a favourite. He also played for Blackpool, I think, on loan from Everton, and the January opponents for Everton were Southampton, Man City and Crystal Palace, and my price prediction, probably 100,000 coins plus because his card would be incredible and high rated, and his inform card or second inform is currently like 75k plus. And now we go on to Harry Kane. Now most of these investments are probably very similar to Dele Alli, so it kind of kills two birds with one stone, I think that's to say at least, current Dele Alli and Harry Kane. And his current third inform price is 88 rated player. On the market right now, he has dropped a ton. The other day, he's like borderline 200,000 coins, but now, according to Footbin, lowest is 149k buy it now. Of course, English players will be involved at some point, I imagine, so they're probably quite a safe bet. But now, we're going to the first bit. So Premier League players that are fairly high rated because, to be fair, he's a third inform card, so I imagine a couple of inform cards would be quite useful. Now, there's some high rated inform cards that are cheap. What are we looking at right here? I've currently got quite a few, like Trippier. He might be useful, not sure on his price though. Again, according to Footbin, he's 15,000 coins right now. And high rated players are currently cheap. Like David Silva, he is 87 rated on a walkout, but not really worth anything to be honest because he's one of the worst ones to get. I think Claudio Bravo, I picked him up for 3.4k last week. The same goes like to Steve Mandanda. Who else we got? I think Gundogan's 12k. And strikers and 84 rated players, we've got Rooney. Terry definitely is very, very cheap. Mato is like 4k I think right now, so they're quite affordable. And just in case you do need a high rated team which does involve inform cards, I've got some high rated informs right here. They're fairly cheap for their current rating. So second inform Schneider, I think is like 16k or something. Same goes for Martin Skirtle. Aspas is just over 20,000 coins. And finally Anyema, 85 rated for him and about 17k. His former clubs consist of Leyton Orient, Millwall, Norwich and Leicester City. His January opponents same as Dele Alli, Watford, Chelsea, West Brom, Man City and Sunderland. And my price prediction for player month Kane if he gets it is probably 150k plus, just the fact his third inform is currently about that price. But then again, he would be 89 or 90 rated, which is a very, very high rated card, so potentially could be up to 300k plus. Then we go on to Alexis Sanchez. His 90 rated third inform card right now is about 1.3 million coins on Xbox and 1.5 mil, potentially go up to 1.7 on PlayStation. Now, Chilean players that are high rated, you've got the likes of Gary Medel, I think is one of them, and obviously Bravo. But I think if he was to get it, I'm not saying he will, but I think I have Harry Kane, Alli and Sanchez. I think Sanchez definitely is the lowest of the three, but if he was to somehow get it, I think Alexis Sanchez's normal card could well be used, just like we had for Ibra. You'd probably need a very, very high rated Premier League team. His former clubs consist of Barca, I think Udinese, a couple more clubs along the line, but for Sanchez, he'd be very, very, very expensive, and their January opponents were Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, Swansea, Burnley, and Watford. Again, my prediction is definitely 1 million coins plus. And the final one is Gylfi Sigurdsson. Now, like I said before, if he's a left winger, I don't think he's very desirable, but as a cam, he would be phenomenal. And his current price on Xbox right now is 44k, on PlayStation is 41.5, and obviously the very, very first option is going to be from my club, that's Icelandic players. Now, I'm not very heavily invested in this card because I don't think it will happen, but potentially if it does happen, these types of players will boom in price. But again, I think he's definitely the outsider. You'd probably need an 83 or 84 rated Premier League team with a couple of informs maybe, and the January opponents for Swansea, Crystal Palace, Arsenal, Liverpool and Southampton, and the cost prediction in my eyes would be 40,000 coins plus. So we are back to all 5 nominations, and my predictions for player of the month are going to Dele Alli or Harry Kane. And on that note guys, that is going to be the end of the video. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and the comments below. These 5 players, who do you think will get the Player of the Month award? And if you missed my previous video, it's down below in the description box. In fact, I will leave a link down below also to where you can vote for the Player of the Month. So So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.